It's front page news in Ecuador. 19 media companies have to get rid of parallel businesses. It's part of a new media law that also creates a watchdog group that can force media outlets to issue apologies in libel cases. It can also impose steep fines.
If you look at several legal initiatives, including this media law, whistleblowing is a crime. And you see it in this media law, you see it in other restrictions that are being planned in a new penal code.
Kufner and other journalists find this part of the law ironic, since Ecuadorian President Rafael Correa has said his country would grant asylum to leaker Edward Snowden and has been helping Julian Assange. An Ecuadorian journalist doing the same in his country, he says, would face harsh penalties.
Absolutely. If it was not Edward Snowden but Eduardo Sanchez, he would have had a lot of trouble.
That's a double standard.
That is a double standard.
In 2011, columnist Emilio Palacio was sued for defamation by President Rafael Correa. The case, denounced by freedom of the press advocates in Ecuador, ended with a 3-year jail sentence for Palacio and a $40 million fine against the columnist's newspaper, El Universo. Palacio was granted asylum in the United States last year.
But government officials say the law was necessary because here in Ecuador, traditionally, the media have been concentrated in the hands of a few companies. Those companies, they say, have not served the people or democracy well.
Es una ley con el carácter de orgánico.
Romel Jurado is a constitutional attorney who was involved in drafting the media law. He says there's no double standard because the legislation wouldn't punish cases where whistleblowers were protecting the interests of the people.
The cases of Assange and Snowden are different. They have to do with international relations and the concept of assisting somebody when there's a belief that what he has done ratifies justice and it's not a violation of a right.
Correa's government has launched new government TV and radio stations in what officials say is an effort to better inform and represent the people. But journalists fear the new law marks the beginning of an era where freedom of expression is tolerated only as long as it doesn't interfere with government interests. Rafael Romo, CNN, Quito.